You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Road Rants for Black and White Sports. We're going to do a follow-up video here about the ESPN anchor from yesterday that was going through a highlight read, and she dropped what seemingly sounded like a big fat N-bomb during her read. Well, we know there's been a lot of controversy around that right now because the Colorado Rockies had an incident. They thought they had an incident at their ballpark the other day where a fan seemingly also dropped a big fat N-bomb, was just supposedly sitting out there hollering the N-word. Well, except he wasn't. They went through a full investigation. They got a hold of direct audio, and they talked to fans sitting all around this particular fan, and they found out, no, he was yelling Dinger to the team's mascot, which is a dinosaur. And, of course, Dinger is another name for a home run. Well, it seems that Dinger has been the source of controversy. Not necessarily the dinosaur, but when it comes to the N-word. Yesterday, when we did this video, we said, look, we're not looking for this ESPN anchor to be canceled because it very much seemed like she had made a jumbled word mistake. Well, even what we thought we heard probably wasn't what we thought we heard. She has come out and she has denied that she said that. Now, I don't know. I left that up to you guys. If you can go out there and find the video, you can watch it. We had to yank the video down, believe it or not. Yeah. Not because of the story, but because we included the video in it of what she said. Thanks, powers that be. Well, anyway, the point is, if you go and you watch the video, it sounds bad, okay? It sounds much more provocative, let's say, than what the fan supposedly said that Lewis Brinson of the Marlins is still doubling down on it. It's still claiming the fan said, even though there's proof out there that he didn't. However, the point was we weren't trying to get this lady canceled, this anchor, because it seemed like, one, an honest mistake, an honest jumbling of words, and two, we did want to expose the hypocrisy of the fact that if it would have been a white male that made this mistake, especially a straight Christian white male, the media and everybody, all the usual suspects, would have started crawling out of their holes in the ground to absolutely crush and cancel this entity. Make no mistake, they would have ran the ESPN anchor out. I don't care who they were. They would be gone today. And that did not happen. It was a silent night, deadly night out there. There was absolutely nothing coming out about this thing. We were trying to research, couldn't find anything. The only place there was anything was Outkick. Well, there's been a follow-up because she's come out and said, I didn't say it. And I got to be honest with you, I think I believe her, okay? I don't see any reason to not believe her if she's saying this is what she said. ESPN host, I said digger, not the N-word when trying to say dinger. Guys, if it was me, I would stay away from dinger, okay? Just when you thought this week couldn't get any crazier, just as Joe Kinsey over at Outkick, just when you thought this week couldn't get any crazier, SportsCenter host has issued her defense over what sounded like the N-word slipping out during a Monday morning highlight package. Collins said that the word digger, quote digger, and I believe her name is Antoinetta Collins, or Tony Collins is short. Collins says the word digger came out of her mouth instead of dinger when reading the copy over the highlights of Albert Pujols hitting a home run. Albert Pujols still hits home runs? That may be the most surprising thing to come out of this. Quote, I never said that, Collins wrote Monday on Instagram. Look, we're not in the cancellation business, so there's no need to go attacking Tony Collins over anything. I agree with Outkick here. The big news here is that someone on the SportsCenter staff wrote, quote, dinger into a highlight copy when the whole Rockies non-controversy was brewing. Are you kidding me? Dinger is the last word that Collins should have been navigating Monday morning. Digger or the N-word? You make the call. And there is, you can go to Outkick's website and listen to the video. We're not putting that video up again on this channel, okay? The powers that be nailed us on it. Yeah. So anyway, deemed too controversial for YouTube. Let's put it that way. So anyway, I don't think this ESPN anchor should be canceled. But it was amazing the lack of backlash that came out of what seemed to be a mistake, okay? And we were trying to show that, look, had somebody else done this, Mike Greenberg or somebody like that, Colin Cowherd, Skip Bayless, insert any number of, good God, if Ryan Russillo would have done it when he was still with ESPN, they would have crucified him. Boston Boy, they already thought he was, had some issues there. They would have came after him. The Jamel Hills and the Dan Lebitards and all the usual race-baiting snakes would have crawled out of their holes to have jumped all over, insert said white guy here, John Anderson, Neil Everett, whoever. And they didn't do it. Everything went surprisingly quiet. Are we getting out of the cancellation business? I bet we are not. So, she comes out, she said digger. I'm inclined to believe her. I certainly do not believe, even if she dropped the other word, that she did it as anything more than a honest-to-God mistake. And, some people will say, I even saw a quote where somebody said, that must have been a word on your mind. Stop it. Somebody can get their words mixed up. It is what it is. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. Peace. I'm out.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.